See it, buy it, take it home. It's Blockers Furniture Memorial Sale, going on the entire month of May. Blockers Furniture, 2402 Southwest College Road, Ocala.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks as we wrap up hour number one of the show. You know, the pandemic has eased up, so restrictions have begun to ease. Industries are rebounding. Road trips and weekend getaways, they rule the summer this summer. And while metropolitan cities like New York, L.A., Chicago, Atlanta, they often get the most attention, lesser-known American destinations like Loudoun County, Virginia, offer unique experiences and are ideal for shorter trips and relaxing vacations. Joining us now is Tracy Hamlin, a local Loudoun resident and internationally known recording artist, to talk about just what kind of advantages and relaxing vacations you can get in Loudoun County, Virginia. Tracy, good morning to you.
Good morning, Tom. Thank you so much for having me. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. It's beautiful Florida. It's, going to be 85 degrees today and sunny. It's perfect weather. Well,
I'm in beautiful Loudoun County.
And you're standing in front of Stone Tower. I know that, Stone Tower Winery. So
it's amazing, right? So you know.
Right. So I want to know, Loudoun County, Virginia. I know where Loudoun County, Virginia is. I had family that lived in Alexandria for a while, so we would take we'd take day trips to Loudoun. But how did it become DC's wine country?
Well, back in 1984, we opened our first winery, and since then we have over 45 wineries here in Loudoun. And what makes it so unique is I always like to tell people one of my favorite places to go is Tuscany, Italy, and I get the same or very similar cultural experience right here in Loudoun County visiting the different wineries because the landscaping is just amazing, not to mention the wine is incredible.
Now, a lot of people say, well, it's close to D.C., I can go see D.C., and then I'll take a few-hour trip over to Loudoun County, Virginia. That should cover it. That's not enough, is it?
No, but it's not even a few hours away. We're 25 miles away, but I always say it's a world away. It's night and day, and you get two completely different experiences.
No, I meant people come to D.C. for vacation to take in the sights and then say, oh, we'll go to Loudoun County. It's only 25 miles away. We'll go for a couple hours. That should be enough. That's not near enough, is it?
No, a couple of hours is absolutely not enough. But if you just dip in for a few hours, you'll absolutely want to come back because once you have the Loudoun experience, you will absolutely want more.
Well, it's a great for people like my wife and I who we could take a Friday off or we could take a Monday off. We look for 3-day vacation spots. Why is Loudoun County, Virginia, specifically suited for a 3-day vacation spot?
Well, actually, 3 days is not enough time for you to do everything that you would like to do, but you can get some awesome experiences. As I mentioned before, we have the amazing wine experiences, but we also have amazing culinary experiences as well as music. We have a huge network of farms, and our chefs from the different restaurants are able to get premium fresh produce from farmers market and our farms here. We have lots of local history that you would want to take advantage of. In the Leesburg area or the Middleburg area, you can get to visit museums, or if you're out in Middleburg, which is our horse and hunt capital, you can experience so many wonderful things at Forbes' 5-star Salamander Hotel. If you're going to stay in Loudoun, the Lansdowne Resort and Spa is a wellness-focused hotel and one of my personal favorites. And I'm somebody, I love the wine experience, the culinary experience, the music experience. We have amazing musicians here. They're world-class, and they do songs in multiple genres. So when you get to come to Loudoun, there are so many amazing opportunities, not to mention the shopping. We have shopping in small businesses as well as the huge outlets. and we have amazing outdoor adventures. You can experience the Potomac River to the Blue Ridge Mountains. We have hiking, biking, horse riding, and zip lining. So when you get here, there are just multiple opportunities, and 3 days will keep you super busy, and you'll absolutely want to come back for more Loudon experience.
We're talking with Tracy Hamlin about Loudon, Virginia, Loudon County, Virginia. Tracy, now I've been to Loudon County quite a few times because, like I said, I had family that lived in the Alexandria area. So I've been to Loudon County quite a few times, so I know the answer to this, but a lot of Floridians may not. When is the best time to visit Loudon County, Virginia?
Well, any time is great to visit. Mid to late summer, there are sometimes less crowds here, and the weather is especially great for outdoor activities. But anytime you come to Loudon, there are tons of activities and opportunities to experience.
Yeah, people say, oh, I don't know, December and January, it's cold in Virginia. But Loudon County, it's a different experience because you get the holiday experience and everything with the wineries and the lights and everything. There's really not a bad time to visit Loudon County.
There really is not. And one of the things that I love, I enjoy eating outdoors no matter how cold it is. So most of the restaurants have the heating lamps because I love to sit outside and have a great cup of coffee from one of the local coffee shops, or to sit outside of places like the Conch in Leesburg and just enjoy chocolate-infused another culinary experience.
One of my favorite things about Loudon County is it offers so many different uniquenesses, and one of them is the Blue Ridge Mountains are right there. So during leaf changing season, Loudon County brightens up amazingly.
Oh my goodness, it's just breathtaking to drive around during the fall and to just witness the beauty of Loudon with the beautiful landscape. So you guys absolutely need to come out, and if you want more information, I encourage you guys to go to visitloudon.org, and that's LOUDOUN, visitloudon.org.
Yeah, I was about to ask. That was my next question as we wrap up this interview with Tracy Hamlin was where can listeners go? Give that website again for those that might not have had their pen or pencil ready.
Yes, it's visitloudon.org, and that's LOUDOUN for an amazing, great wine country located right outside of Washington, D.C.
You know, Tracy, just like you, I love where I live. I like to visit where you live. I'm sure you like to visit where I live, but you love Loudon County, Virginia.
Can I tell you, I absolutely love Loudon County, Virginia, and I always tell people if you want an amazing experience, not just a meal, not just wine, not just music, you get a full blown-out experience, and every time I step out, I feel like I'm on vacation, and I get to go home and sleep in my own bed, so it's absolutely lovely.
We those of us that live in the paradise that is Florida, we know exactly what you're talking about. We get to walk out into a vacation every day. Tracy, thanks so much for taking time out with us today.
Thank you so much, Tom. You have an amazing day.
You as well. That's Tracy Hamlin. She is a local Loudon resident. She's an internationally known recording artist, and you can tell that she really, really enjoys where she's from. And we understand that here in Florida, because we get to walk out into vacation every day. This weather today, man. Carol Ann Baldwin will be here in just a few minutes with In the Garden with Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin, and we're going to talk about how great this weather is. Although it's been in the 50s again this week, which is kind of strange for this time of year. I'm going to ask Carol Ann, she'll take your calls at 622-9622, but I'm also going to ask her, is this a little strange for the vegetation? Because it's May. It's May 10th, and it was 53 degrees this morning. That can't bode well for some of the Florida plants that are used to it being hot by now. You go to most of the golf courses, the Bermuda grass, don't know what the hell's going on. So we'll talk with Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin about any kind of plant issue, gardening issue, grass growing issue after this break. But also at 10 o'clock, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Auto. It's auto repair with personal care from Matt Gibbs with Sunrise Auto. That's going to wrap up the first hour of Ocala Talks. I'm your host, Tom Schmitz. We'll be right back with In the Garden with Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Tim Berg.
New information is being revealed about the capture of an Alabama inmate. He could be extradited back to the state by tomorrow for arraignment. Police tracked the murder suspect in Indiana yesterday and say the corrections officer who apparently helped him escape took her own life. Lauderdale County Sheriff Rick Singleton tells CNN it was corrections officer Vicky White who was the mastermind behind the escape plan for Casey White.
Well, she was in a position with her knowledge, with her position in the office. She scheduled the van transports that morning, made sure all the other armed deputies were out of the building and tied up in court.
Bridget Brink, President Biden's nominee for ambassador to Ukraine, is set to go before a Senate panel today. Senators are expected to ask her about her plans for reopening the U.S. Embassy in the Capitol. USA Radio News.
Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most brands were overpriced, overdesigned, and out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy a world-class German blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry's starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cover, all for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter 5500 at checkout. That's harrys.com. Code 5500.
For Farm and Ranch headlines on the Southeast AgNet, I'm Tyron Spearman reporting. USDA has issued a new $1 billion partnership program for climate-smart commodities that will fund pilot agricultural projects that implement climate conservation growing-type techniques. Peanuts qualify in this group, and they said the program aims to increase climate-smart agriculture and demand for its products, as well as promote inclusion of small and historical underserved producers. The projects considered for funding could be scaled up for wider use by agriculture producers and must verify that they capture